What's going on, guys? Welcome to BWRP. This is going to be a quick video on how to get into the CAD system, get all set up and stuff like that. This video is going to be useful for civilians as well as on-duty officers, as I'm going to show you how to get into the Teamspeak, how to get your CAD set up, how to look up records and stuff like that. So let's begin. The first thing you're going to do is once you join our Discord, you're going to come down to where it says CAD tutorial. You'll click on this. Once you're here, we do have a tutorial here. If you want to use that, that's totally fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to click on the link here. It'll bring you to the CAD page. You're going to set up your account, get all that stuff done, and then you're going to click on Join Community right here. You're going to click Join Community. It's going to ask you for your community ID. It's going to be BWRP. You're going to type that in. You're going to hit search. This is going to pop up right here, Black Wolf Roleplay. And then you're going to click on join. So once you're there, it'll bring you to a page similar to this, not this exact page. It's going to ask you for a permission key. It's going to be capital C, capital O, and then you're going to hit enter on your keyboard. Once you do that, all these options will pop up and you will be in the CAD system. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up your civilian record, your civilian profile. You're going to click here on civilian. This is going to be the character that you use in-game, and you can create multiple characters. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on new character. You're going to type in the civilian information here. A couple of things we don't care about, aka emergency contact, relationship, contact number, zip code, occupation. You can fill that stuff out if you want to. Not very important. Residence will obviously be the state of California. Once you get all that filled out, you're going to go down, you're going to click add character, and that character is going to be saved. And then if you want to add another one, again, come up here, new character, and repeat the process. So once you have your character created, you're obviously going to want a license and a vehicle. So right here, it says DMV. You'll click on that. It'll come down to vehicle registration. And then this page will pop up here. For your status, you're going to put it as valid, expiration date. You'll make your expiration date. And then down here is where you're going to enter the vehicle information. Where it says license plate, you want this license plate to match the one that's on your vehicle in game. That way when an officer runs your plate, it comes back to your civilian information. Once you get all this typed in, you're going to hit add record and your vehicle will be in the game. Now, whatever vehicle registration you add here, it's going to be associated with this character down here. So if you want specific vehicles for specific characters, you can go up here, select a character, and then do the process all over again. So now you want a license to drive that vehicle. Obviously, you'll come down to license. You'll make your status as valid type. You can have a driver's license and a weapons license if you want to carry weapons. And then you'll put in your expiration date here, and then you'll add your record. So now, if you're a civilian, you're fully set up into the CAD. Police officers are going to use this to monitor your record, your registrations, stuff like that. Anytime you get arrested, everything will be put in the database, in the CAD database. So everything will be visible to the police officers. So if you're a police officer, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to join Teamspeak. So Teamspeak, I'll put the download link in the description. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up here, Teamspeak. You're going to go, so once you have it downloaded and everything, the first thing you're going to do before we join is we're going to put on your push to talk. So up here where it says tools, you'll click here. You'll go down to options. And then you'll go down to capture. You'll activate your push to talk. And then you'll set a hotkey for your push to talk. You want to make sure that your hotkey for your push to talk isn't the same one that you use for 5M. And once you get that done, hit OK and apply. Then come over here to connections, connect. The server nickname is ts.blackwolfrp.com. There's no password. For your nickname, you're going to put, if you're a community officer, you'll put CO dash any 3 digits you want, and then your in-game name, and that'll be your call sign for the Teamspeak. You'll hit connect. It'll connect you. And then we have the different RTOs here. So right now, the area of roleplay is Blaine County. So all the officers are in Blaine County right now. So once you get that set up, we can come back to CAD and we can get your CAD set up for police. So once you're at this page, you'll click on police. Up at the top left, you'll see some information here. You're going to left click here. This window will pop up. You're going to enter this information here. So your unit number, the same one you put in Teamspeak, CO dash whatever 3 digits. Your in-game name is going to be down here. Your rank, community officer, status, put it to whatever you want. Probably available if you're here. AOP, Sandy Shores, Grapeseed, Mirror Park, whatever AOP you're in. Agencies, California. Departments, if you're a community officer, it's going to be CO. Once you get that done, you're going to click on save and you'll be at this page here. So once you go on duty, you're going to click on available, right? That means you're on duty. Now you have a few options up here. We've got 10 codes and we've got penal codes. The 10 codes, they can also be found in our Discord. So if you pull up our Discord, 10 codes right here, you can click on this, and these are the 10 codes right here. You want to use as much of the 10 codes as you possibly can in order to limit traffic in the RTO. Because if there's multiple scenes going on, you don't want to fill up and have a bunch of people talking in the RTO. So just in and out, your 10 code, and boom, you're good. So you've got that, your 10 codes. We've also got the penal codes. So the penal codes, I'll also put that link in the description. Penal codes are here. This is basically a guide to how you're going to arrest people or cite them if you're giving them a citation or whatever. So, for example, Penal Code 1-12, robbery. If you're arresting someone for committing a felony of robbery, 80 seconds in jail right here and a $5,000 fine. Let's say someone's speeding. You can always hit Control F, type in whatever it is you need to find, and it'll bring you down to it. And again, the citations, vehicle tow, reckless driving, 40 seconds in jail. So basically, you're going to use this to cite someone, arrest them. You're also going to use this for the CAD system. So let's say we're in game here. You pull someone over. We're going to go over how to add a record into the CAD system. So you have someone here, you have them pulled over. The first thing you're going to do is you can hit F5, and this will bring up your radar gun. F5, you'll hit power, and then you'll hit these two buttons here. And then this is how you can clock someone's speed. You can also bring up the plate reader. Toggle the display, right? So they're right in front of me. So hit escape. Once you hit escape, all that will go away. They're right in front of me. The plate LEFT. We're going to come over to the CAD system. Right, we have them pulled over. We'll come over here to look up. Plate search. License plate LEFT. Hit search. Records will pop up. We can see that someone with right here, DMV status is pending, so it's not quite approved. Expiration date, yada yada. We can see the name right here. We can search them up, right? Since we're here, Uncle Chester, we could search them up. We can look at their records, stuff like that. So you'll go to records. We can see he's been arrested once, and we can see his vehicle registration is pending. So you can also look them up by their ID. Let's say they give you their ID. Steely Dan. You hit search. Quite the record here. The civilian, right? So reckless driving was one of the charges. And so that's how you do that. Now, if you want to add a record, you're going to come over here to records. You're going to put new record. If it's an arrest, a warrant, citation, let's say we're arresting them. We're going to click on arrest. Civilian information right down here. You're going to click on search. Type in Steely Dan search. All right, he comes up right here. Now we have his information right here. We're going to scroll down. Narrative is where you're going to put the citation. So we're going to come over to the penal codes. Let's say we're arresting him for reckless driving. You just copy this. If you can. I can't copy it. Okay. Can't copy it. So then you just type it in then. So VC 1-17 reckless driving. And if they had more charges, you're going to hit shift enter, and then you're going to come down and just add the list, the status, closed, put the date, and then your signature, and then add record. All right. So that's how you add a record in there. And that's pretty much it. So now you're all set up in the CAD system. You're ready to go. If you guys need any additional help, feel free to reach out to the staff team, and we're always more than happy to help you guys out. Thanks again, and welcome to BWRP.